I don't got it.
Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to do a 4v4 on Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, actually, which, if you're not aware of what this game even is basically the Star Wars version of Age of Empires 2. It's Aoe2 in space! It's basically made from the exact same game engine, and it has a lot of similarities between Aoe2. The economy aspect of the game is basically identical, whereas the military aspect is very, very different, and all the buildings are very different. It's a really cool game. So if you're a fan of Age of Empires 2, you should be able to jump straight into it, but it should still feel like a really fresh experience, and you should be able to really, really enjoy this. Now, of course, please do let me know if this is the type of thing you want to see me do more of. Keep me posted. As always, I love to hear your feedback, and you guys in the Twitch chat told me that you want me to play as the Trade Federation today, which is one of the 8 civilizations in this game. Again, made from the same game engine, so very similar, right? Trade Federation are, I guess, what you could consider the Huns in space. They have no houses, which is pretty cool, but, I say unlike the Huns, they're a little bit better balanced, I guess. They don't have the OP cavalry archers and all that. This game is really cool. So the Trade Federation's main theme is that they don't have to build houses, so, GLHF. This is the first game that I have played online with humans, I think, against humans in like 6 years, so we'll see how this one goes. Ooh, look at all those banthas! I'm gonna start with the Animal Nursery first build because I have so many banthas. I'm really playing on Seaside, which is Shoreline or whatever. Shoreline, that's what it's called. Which is like coastal if you play Aoe2. So it looks like with Superior Loki, their Toy, and Sniper Jolly, which you guys might remember from some of my super duper old Age of Empires 2 videos. I was on Skype with them. So, if you're wondering what's up with my build order, oh, I just realized that my screen's really messed up, guys. Sorry about that. Problem solved. Wondering what's up with my build order, right? Like, why did I build that Animal Nursery first? Well, I might be crazy, but I promise you I'm not that crazy. It's actually a very viable strategy, because what happens is you build this Animal Nursery, and the sheep that you put in it, which are banthas in this game, or in this specific map, there are multiple types, will generate you food per minute. So this is 77 food per minute, 77.9, so basically 78 food per minute, which is pretty snazzy, and it's actually super duper viable. Now, you only would build an Animal Nursery first if you happen to have an absolute ton of banthas, which I do. As we can see right here, I have enough banthas for almost 2 full Animal Nurseries, so that's okay. But never, ever, ever build an Animal Nursery first if you don't have an absolute ridiculous amount of banthas. Don't worry, fix the resolution, guys. I'm still getting used to streaming this game, because this game is weird. So as you can see, you don't have to build houses, which is pretty nice. Yeah, look at all this. Oh my gosh, look at all this food. Animal Nursery first is really bad. In terms of... Oh, no, don't kill him. In terms of momentum, like early game, it really puts you behind because you have to have your command center idle for just a little bit and not making workers. But it really does pay off in the late game, especially because these are guys that are getting me food. They're basically workers that don't take up population, farmers that don't take up population and are a lot harder to harass, because you have to kill the Animal Nursery to stop me from getting all of those resources, which is pretty swell, guys. So it gives me a huge, huge edge. Now I'm gonna be nice here, and I'm actually gonna send them as banthas and not steal them. Now, like I mentioned, I haven't played this game too much in the last 6 years or so. At one point, I was actually pretty good at this game. It's been a long time since then. The Trade Federation, by the way, they gather wood, aka carbon, a lot slower to compensate for their lack of houses. So I haven't played this game in a while, and a lot of the players, if not almost all of them, actually haven't played the game at all. Or they played it very little as well, so don't expect the highest quality of play from my opponents. I have no idea how balanced this is. I wasn't really planning on doing a match versus humans. Until people got a chance to adapt, but you guys really wanted to see it anyway, so we're gonna roll with it and give it our best shot. I don't think I'm gonna rush anybody, especially because I'm in the pocket position of my team, right? Which which means I'm not adjacent to another player. So I'm probably going to take it slow, relax a little bit. These are like mega boars. This game has a lot more different types of animals, units, and everything. It's crazy, it's super complicated, it's awesome. I know I would lure these Rontos, but I'd much rather just build the food processing center here rather than having to deal with too much micro stuff. Another reason why I like to do the single player, at least to start out and introduce the game to you guys, is because, you know, it gives me a lot more time to, you know, chit-chat, talk with you guys, answer questions, and explain the game mechanics when I don't have to worry so much about playing against, I guess, less predictable opponents, right? The AI, I kind of know what they're up to. So. Now, the good news is here is that I've got a pretty strong economy, right? I've got 2 full animal nurseries, which is abnormal. I would say if you don't have, I'd say if you have, like, at least, you know, like 12 nerfs or banthas, it's okay to go animal nursery first, as long as you find a huge clump of 8 at the beginning. Otherwise, you're going to get too much idle time, and you're just much better off eating them. And yes, villagers can repair each other, because they're mechanical units. 2 types of units in Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, machine and man. So I'm going to build a utility trawler here, which costs less than the fishing ships in Aoe2, but they work about the same way. Now you'll notice this red flashing light on this building here, and that means that it needs to be powered by a power core, which functions like a pylon if you come from StarCraft 2. So we can see my fishing ship, aka utility trawler, creating really, really slowly, and it's going to need to be powered by a power core, which I'm going to build right about now. Anything that's within this blue line, right, we'll get power and we'll create units and research techs a lot faster. So we're going to go build this right here, power up this shipyard, see how this goes. Don't forget power cores, guys. As we can tell by the scores, I'm actually doing pretty well. But yeah, I like to spend a lot more time interacting and answering questions, so playing versus humans isn't, you know, my favorite thing to do for that, but maybe once people get the hang of it, that's the kind of thing I'll do all the time. We'll see how this match goes. I'm going to go kind of easy on these guys, because I know that they're kind of new. You know, I'm pretty close to just being able to go to the next stage, actually. Alright, not bad, not bad. So I'm going to click up right about now. This game is a lot faster than Aoe2 as well. If you're wondering, like, what are the resources, because I think that's a good question, they're still the same. So we got the first one, which is carbon. This is basically wood. Then we've got food, which is food. Duh. And then this green stuff is nova, which is basically gold. And then this purple stuff is ore, which is basically stone. And it's a really good idea to invest more in ore, aka stone, than you're used to in Aoe2, if you're coming from that game. Because it's a lot more important. You need to use it to build a lot of things. Residence 22, yeah, fast castling, play for the late game 100% of the time, yeah. Not 100%, but usually. I just played to my strengths. No, Animal Nursery doesn't... Okay, so if you build a power core next to the Animal Nursery, remember how I said the power core will allow you to create units and research technologies faster? My Animal Nursery isn't creating any units or researching any technologies right now. In fact, I can't actually research a single tech from it yet. Soon I'll be able to. And they can only create units if you are the Confederacy civilization. So I'm not playing as the Confederacy, I'm the Trade Federation. Can't create anything from it. Now I can research stimulants, which allows me to create, get food from that really quickly. So power core, not really necessary from your Animal Nursery. Let's go a bit easy on them, if need be. Don't want to rush anybody and just take them out of the game right off the bat. I want these guys to have fun. So I'm getting this double bit X upgrade equivalent right now. Why? Because, again, wood income super duper important. I'm actually going to be... Probably could have just gone straight to tech level 2, honestly. Tech level 3, if I was crazy. I don't quite have the carbon for it right now. Should be able to build a spaceport, like a mech factory, pretty soon. There we go, alright. So I could have, you know, gone to tech level 3 a lot faster. Again, this game much quicker than Aoe2. But rusty, haven't played him forever. If you want to learn more about the game, I don't have too much time to explain, you know, all the mechanics and everything when I'm playing against people, because I have to be a little bit more careful. But, you know, I've got plenty of other videos on this game, so you can always check those out if you need a little bit of hand. That's not that bad in terms of a tech level 3 time. It's not that bad. It's important that I get a lot of wood income rolling. I'm gonna upgrade to trooper right now, even though I don't have any troopers, so that I can start making some. No, the Gungans aren't crazy OP, Forest. I think this game is actually really well balanced. So yeah, we got our transport ship and our standard galley type unit here. Sea combat's not too much different, but land combat is a lot different. I have like a video of me playing as the Republic, me playing as the Gungans, and the Wookiees. Yeah, those were the ones. So make sure to give those all a look if you're looking for more of an intro to the game. But I'm gonna do my best to try and explain things to you as I play. So the Troop Center is the first, military building that you can get, and when I said this game is much faster than Aoe2, I really did mean it. You can actually die in Tech Level 1 to a mounted trooper rush. This game has a lot more variety in units than Aoe2 does, so you can, like, build, like, mounted troopers and trooper recruits in Tech Level 1, and mounted troopers are like Tarkans. They're very strong against buildings, and they're very fast mounted units. They're very strong against buildings, insanely strong, so you can actually lose your command center in Tech Level 1 if you're not careful to that type of rush. Build trooper recruits. This game has a lot more different military dynamics than Aoe2 does, in the sense that counters are a lot more pronounced. So, like, a lot of the counters in Aoe2 are they're what we call soft counters, right? Whereas in Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, they're pretty much hard counters. So building counter units is even more important in this game than it is in Aoe2. And population is also a very different dynamic, in the sense that you have a lot of units like the Troop Center ones, which we can see from their cost, 25 food, 35 carbon, the most basic unit, the Trooper. It's strong, like, damage-wise, but it just dies really fast, and it's really like, cheap to create. So the point of the Trooper is that it's really pop inefficient, and that they're super weak, but they're super cheap. Like, they're really resource efficient, but pop inefficient. So you can have, like, a really large army of crappy units that cost, like, nothing, or you can have a really expensive army of really big units that cost a ton. Like, look at the strike mech. That's 50 food, 100 carbon, but they both take 1 pop. It's interesting. And El Tomlinson, I am the Trade Federation here. I will build some Droidekas, don't worry, guys. Droidekas are coming. So I'm gonna build another command center right now. Let's see, was I researching the cartography? Call it HoloNet Transceiver. This game might look very similar, but trust me, when you play it, it plays very differently, except from an economy standpoint. Look at my food, so strong. So very strong. So yeah, I'll probably go for, like, some mass Droidekas and stuff. We'll see how that goes. Gonna get HoloNet Transceiver now, so I should be able to see everything. I'm gonna continue scouting. That's the plan, at least. I don't want to get my viewers, I guess, in the habit of making Animal Nursery first, because I swear, half the time it's not a good idea. If villagers are at range, no. They're only ranged when you're hunting, just like in AoE2. It's troopers that are ranged. The troopers are slow, very fast to create. They're trash units that don't actually cost gold. Ooh, that's a lot of things you have there, Mr. Frontier. So yeah, not having gold isn't as big of a deal in this game. We call it Nova. Ooh, fancy. Fancy. Wolves are buffer in this game. We got the Crate Dragon. Be careful. They also do attack your scouts. Now, in terms of viable strategies in this game, I mean, this game never really had a competitive scene, but I would love it if it did. So hopefully, you guys are willing to, go to the video description, download the game, give it a shot, play it on Voobly. It'll be a lot of fun. Maybe even play with me. In terms of viable strategies, from what I understand, because I've seen every single replay of this game ever, like at least several times, and from playing it a lot on the ladder, I was a very good player at one point. There were very few players better than me, at least in the tiny community we had, so take it with a grain of salt, I guess. One viable strategy you'll see in the pocket position is, again, like in AoE2, you want to be varying your strategies based on your position in the team. So I'm in the pocket position, right? This means that I'm surrounded by my teammates. So, going for like a trooper recruit rush seems pretty bad, just like in AoE2. You don't really want to rush somebody as the pocket. It's going to take forever for your guys to get there, right? It's just not efficient. Also, in the pocket, it's a lot better to be greedy because, frankly, your odds of getting rushed are a lot slimmer. by the time the enemy troops get to you, you'll probably be way ahead of them, so... usually you don't want to rush in the pocket position. You want to go for like a fast tech level 3, just like an Aoe2, quick castle age. I mean, part of me wants to build an anti-air turret, but I think I'd rather build a heavy weapons factory and just build an anti-air mobile. I don't anticipate myself getting fighter rushed by these guys. If they do, they've earned this one. Building some strike mechs because those are hard counters to most troop-centered units. Yeah, maybe the Light Empire. I don't know, dude. I don't know how any of these skill levels are, guys. Though. That's what I was telling you, is that nobody here has a rating, and I have no idea how any of these guys are. I haven't played with like most of these people. They're all viewers, so I've played Aoe2 with all of them, but I don't know how good they are in Galactic Battlegrounds. So we're just gonna have to wing it. Over time, the more I play this game, the more I'll be able to know what players' skill levels are, and we can adjust for it a little bit. I'll show you guys some of the Navy aspect of things. So get an anti-air mobile out here, just in case the enemies are up to no good. So yeah, like I was talking about, with viable strategies, right, because I keep getting off topic. Look at all this food I have. Thank you, Animal Nursery. It's so OP. So in terms of viable strategies, you'll see like a fast tech level 3 usually, or, you know, the same thing in Aoe2. Fast tech level 3 is a good idea if you're in the pocket position usually. There's always room for variety, of course, and innovation. I do like to see that. So you see a fast tech level 3, people will usually go into strike mechs from their mech factory because they're a hard counter to the troop center units, and you don't get strike mechs until tech level 3, right? It's really hard to deal with strike mechs, kind of like knights. In tech level 3, they are ranged attack bonus versus troop center units. And very, very good in that regard. You'll see people going for strike mechs, they're fast as well. Or you'll see people usually going for like an air base into fighters, which there's actually flying units in this game. There are flying units, invisible units, it's crazy! Units that can fly over terrain and buildings. As you can see, strike mech pretty fast. They've got, good ranged armor, so they resist the trooper fire. And, their base attack of 4 is really bad, but they do, like, triple damage to troopers, so it's fine. And yes, I am kind of booming right now. Not, like, super serious booming, but yeah. Where did that guy ping? So I see people, oh my gosh, this is a wolf with 150 HP. You'll see people going for fast tech level 3 into flying units, which are very good against workers. You can't actually shoot air units with your ground units, usually, unless they're like this one, which is anti-air mobile. Shocker, guys, is a mobile anti-air unit. Whoa. Guys, they better keep this game, they better dumb it down a little bit. This is too complicated for me. I can't figure it out. So it's a mobile anti-air unit. Whoa. Shocker, it's like a mech, so, oh yeah, mech destroyers you can also build, which are a counter to mechs. Duh, they counter to strike mechs. Mech destroyers destroy mechs, that's crazy. Don't worry, Black Winds, Droidekas are coming, I just need to get enough, ore for a fortress, which is like a castle, and we're good to go. See if my units ever arrive there in time, I doubt it. He's gonna need some mech destroyers, so see if I can give him a hand. I think, thankfully, their TOIP is actually gonna send in, some mech destroyers, that's good. I don't think these are ATSTs. Well, I know they upgrade into ATSTs. I forget what this one's called. ATPT is the smaller one, so maybe this is like a prototype ATST or something. It's been a while since I've been involved in the Star Wars universe. So let's see, this makes my techs cost less. Oh, I guess that would have made the tech level 4 cost a bit less. Never mind. So we're gonna have to take those guys out. Mech destroyers are a bit slower. If you're on the flank position, if you're close to your opponents, then what you want to do usually is go for some sort of tech level 1 aggression with trooper recruits is fine. They're really good for defending against mounted troopers, or you go for a mounted trooper rush, which is definitely fine. Mounted trooper rush is a little similar to a drush, I guess, in that they cost a similar amount of resources: 55 food, 20 nova, which is gold. So you'll see people go for a mounted trooper rush, a trooper recruit rush, maybe even with a forward troop center, because trooper recruits move really slowly until you upgrade them into troopers. Or you'll see someone go, you know, into tech level 2, they'll go for regular troopers. Sometimes they go for Jedi Padawans or Sith apprentices, which are very good against troop center units. You'll see some variety, definitely. But the general rule of thumb is that if you're, you know, on the edge of your team, then you want to go for something like a little early and a little safer, a little more aggressive. And if you're in the pocket position, you want to be a little greedier and just kind of like build up a bit. Oh my, that's a lot of stuff. Wow, they really hate Eric so much. Or Sniper Jolly. Well, we've got a plan here. Build an airbase or something. Okay, you guys said you wanted to see Droidekas, and I'm totally game for that. I think Droidekas are great. So maybe go build some for my fortress. They're my unique unit. There might be only 8 civs in this game, but the differences between them are very pronounced. Very, very pronounced. Usually they have several unique units and whatnot, so... Now here's the thing with his mass troopers is he's going to get owned by our strike mechs, which we see Eric here is creating, which is very smart. We build another mech factory here so I can give him a hand. Looks like they are going to pull out. That's really good. You don't want to lose all those units for... I've got all these anti-air mobiles in case I get raided by air units, because my base isn't really protected, but I should probably start protecting it a little bit more. God damn it, this stupid brain cores. Build a couple fighters, just to, you know, test them out, show them that they need some anti-air support in their army. Tracking and targeting computer is really important. So much stuff to manage. See that no one's really building any water units, which is fine. You didn't even realize Resonance is streaming even though you're listening to the game too. Can you make you hot so you can advance Lana? No, Arjun. Maybe. We love Tessalana. Let's see, where should I send this? I'll send this into Telemacha's economy, that'll drive him crazy. Not gonna build another fighter. I'll build only one just to be a troll. Now, how's this fight going? Looks like we've stabilized his base a little bit. Build a heavy weapons factory over there. Always focus on your range and defense upgrades before offense, 9 out of 10 times. Need upgrades. Heavy strike mechs. Probably use a lot more military buildings as well. Really get some infrastructure out. Alright, Droidekas. Can't afford them. So I'll get a conscription, which they call automated processes. Not all the techs are identical, by the way. They might seem like a lot of them are similar, but I'm only listing the ones that are similar, obviously. He doesn't have a spaceport, but he does. So I'm gonna trade with him a little bit. Do. We got our assault mech here. This thing is buff as shit, guys. It's crazy. It's so strong. Trade Federation actually have a pretty weak early game, as weird as it is, compared to like the Huns, which have a really OP early game because no houses. It's mostly because they gather carbon so slowly compared to all other civs, but they have the potential to boom really well because they don't need to build houses later, so they save a lot of wood in the long run. All these things are so expensive. Okay. I'm gonna upgrade a heavy destroyer droid, which I can't help but notice costs literally nothing, so that's good. I sell a lot of food. Oh no, he noticed! Oh, I was having so much fun trolling him. Maybe I can dodge this? Ooh, that micro! No! Alright, worth it. So worth it. Whoa! Look at all those banthas! I'll take those, actually. I'd give them to him, but he probably doesn't have room in his animal nursery for them. Let's see, I can't check how much room he has. If only I knew. I'm assuming he has all of those and that those are just extras, but maybe I should ask him. Third Toip. Do you have room for those banthas in an animal nursery? will send. Alright, so I guess those are his. Ew, my economy's dying. Oh. Trade Federation, I don't think they have a huge trade bonus. I would check the tech tree for you right now, except I can't. Because of Voobly's weird screen thingy-majigger doesn't let me. Alright, Droideka's coming out. Yeah, I'm playing a little bit more relaxed, otherwise I would have killed him by now. I feel like giving him a little bit of time to build up, just not kill him right off the bat. Oh yeah, this game also has really great taunts. It's got like 60 of them. Alright, I'm gonna make a ton of Droidekas for you. So then I'll key these to... okay. Alright, we good, we good. Starting to set up my military infrastructure, and then we're going to go in on them. Alright, good night, Knob Man. I'm really glad to hear that you enjoyed the little bit of extra stream I did today. Keep your eyes peeled. There'll be more of those in the future. Just head onto the Twitch page, scroll down a little bit, you're good to go. Why am I under attack? Fully up? Alright, there we go. A what? He's got a scout over there, that's not great. Same ships. Everything looks different per civ, right? So, as we can see... oh, he's also Trade Federation. This is the Galactic Empire. This is the Confederacy. Look at all those ATSTs, man. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of troopers. I think Frontier's gonna learn... oh no, he's escaping. Telmachus is escaping! Frontier will probably learn the hard way that massing nothing but troopers will probably bite you in the butt later. He'll figure that out, I'm sure of it, eventually. Because again, counters really pronounced in this game. Massing troopers is really fun among friends. But if you're trying to win, it's not gonna work. It's definitely not gonna work. But we're all friends here, yes. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Well, I'll build a couple of Assault Mechs, because Assault Mechs are really good here. He's gonna need my help. Where's my Droidekas? Send them in. These units are ridiculous. They're really good against, not buildings, I guess, like most troopers. They're really good against. And they're also very strong against, some mechs. They get owned by mech destroyers, obviously. That goes without saying, they get owned by mech destroyers. And they have self shields, which is great. That's like the second layer of health. It's OP. Alright, okay, I still gotta get used to hotkeys. Too many hotkeys. Alright, we're gonna see why Mass Trooper sucks. He does have a Fambus shield generator, which is great, which is like a mobile shield generator that's really gonna help out quite a bit here. We're gonna see why Mass Troopers kind of suck, because I'm gonna fire like one shot from my Assault Mech and it's gonna... because this thing does AoE damage, and I got these artillery units here. I mean, look at this, they're taking damage. It's really good, though, that this Damasabi is sending in all the artillery and whatnot, and they got a shield generator, though, so great teamwork from them. I like to see that. I do like to see that. Guess I can send all those units all the way over here. Fire! 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 See, look at this. The Assault Mech's strong! Welcome to Solano to the stream. Yeah, the Black Winds. I think that'd be really cool. I'm down to host some tournaments and games in the future. Just let me know. These Mass Troopers from our Frontier friend are not going to work super well. They're really good in the early game, when it's harder to make counters, but they definitely are easier to deal with later. I'm not saying you should stop making troopers, but I'm saying that troopers are the kind of thing that you can't just make troopers. see my teammates are in trouble and they need me, that is fine. And, of course, making the right unit. Smart unit choice, boys. Wins games. Wins games. Oh, look how cool the units look in this game, right? I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I do. If you do, you know, feel free to leave me a like comment and a comment. I mean, sorry, a like rating and a comment. Helps me out a lot. Because a lot of people will see this and they'll be like, oh my god, it's not Aoe2, fuck it, man. And, you know, I just want people to know that I'm not replacing Aoe2. I'm still going to be doing Aoe2, so... If you're not interested, that's fine, but hopefully if I'm doing a good job, you should be able to enjoy it anyway. You know, regardless of what I'm playing. If I'm doing a good job. And if you don't, that's fine. You don't have to watch it, but I'd appreciate it if you don't leave me a down rating. That would be nice. Okay. Telmachos does have upgrades on his stuff, that's good. Yeah, he's building counter units here. Counter units win the game! So you're gonna need counter units and strong eco, strong. Well, it's artist, if you type exclamation mark uptime, you should be able to find that out. I actually don't know how long I've been streaming, but it's been a while, man. Alright, I have a navy actually, so maybe I should use it. Hopefully, our good friend Superior Loki is fine. Looks like he's getting countered with his unit choice. Uh-oh. You don't want like half the max pop of the game to be workers. Just like an Aoe2. Just gonna send him a little bit of assistance. See how that goes, but he should be okay. Well, look at the stats on these bad boys. Now that's scary. Scary, scary, scary. Now, you do want to coat your base in anti-air turrets a lot. That would be wise. Because you never want someone to just waltz into your base with a bunch of air units and then just ruin your day. That would be so bad. So you're going to try to avoid that by coating our base in, you know, some anti-air protection. Always wear protection, guys. Always. It's not the best place for it. I should move a little over here. Protect my eco. Get advanced redesign. There's a Sith guy over there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make something from here, and then I'm gonna research the upgrade of my base, so I don't have to walk so far. That Gungan Death Ball, though. This is the Aoe4 we never had? Yep. Well, it's artist. You can find my streaming schedule by just going to my Twitch page. Check it every couple of days, man. Check it every couple of days. Scroll down a little bit. You're good to go. Email notification, not the most reliable, but my streams are rarely a surprise, I guess. Usually I announce them via, you know, Facebook. I always post a Facebook thing. I always upload something to YouTube that says I'm streaming. And then I post on Twitter. And I even have a schedule. So you should be able to find it. So like I mentioned, there's invisible units, shielded units, flying units here, and you can... The stealth units in this game, you can't see them without having like certain stealth detecting buildings or units. Like the outpost, which is like called like a sentry post. That sees invisible units. Bounty hunters see invisible units. They also have attack bonus versus Jedi. There's a lot of units in this game that actually don't cost gold, which is nice. So in a novelist future, thou art going to be okay.
I got it.
There's a lot of mech destroyers indeed. Do you guys have any questions now that the game is going a little bit slower? If you want to know the Nightbot command list, you can type exclamation mark command list. Ah, things are so expensive. ship propulsion. That sounds pretty good. Oh boy, I gotta start sieging him from the ocean now. That's nice. I wonder if he'll notice. He's probably got a lot he's thinking about right now. If you are new to the game, you come from Aoe2, just create lots of workers. Remember to create lots of workers, it makes a huge difference. Just research every tech. If you don't know what's good, just research every tech. And then build what units are good for your civ. So they usually tell you what your civ excels in. Oh, I don't have enough Nova for Droidekas, though. Atomic. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom! And make more than one type of unit. You'll do fine if you do all those things. I'll make some artillery so I can really just hammer through that guy. Ooh, the AT-ATs are here, guys. AT-AT hype. Oh wow, he's got stuff. No! I should have brought some anti-air ships with that. Oh my gosh. That these mid. Alright, you win this round, Panda. He was watching. Good news is we are wrecking this side positively here. Confederacy Trooper is so strong. Eric took a lot of pressure this game, but he's handling it quite nicely, so that's good. I'm probably gonna have to help on this side a lot now. More Droidekas! Too expensive. Well, I need strike mechs because he's got a lot of, you know, regular troopers. Strike mechs can be killed by troop center units, though. Don't get me wrong. The grenade trooper and the mounted trooper are decent, but oh goodness, the Droidekas, they're too good. They're too good. A lot of the stats in this game are a little bit misleading on the units because things tend to have attack bonuses in non-intuitive ways. Like Jedi, it says 9 attack, it's bullshit, dude. They have attack bonuses versus everything. Not that they're OP, it's just, yeah, it's a little bit. Why do robots need food? That wants to know. It's a good question. I have no idea. I was gonna say maybe the people who build them need food, but they're built by robots in this universe, so. Dedubidab asked me a minute ago, like, are the stealth units in this game legit? And the answer is yes. Everything that can go stealth in this game is very good. So that would be the Gungan's ships can go invisible underwater. They're like submarines. So it's very, very powerful. And the Jedi Master unit goes invisible. The Jedi Starfighter goes invisible. They're all really good units. Like, the invisibility is just a bonus, I guess. Get him, Droidekas! Roll out! Autobots, roll out! I have enough Nova now that I can get heavy artillery. That's good. You know, Telemachos and Panda have armies that actually complement each other quite nicely, I've noticed, because, you know, Telemachos has like a ton of mechs, and then Panda has a lot of troopers. So the troopers are encouraging me to make strike mechs, which get owned by his heavy assault mechs and the mech destroyers. Now what we need to do is we need to kill the Famous Shield Generator because it's giving these guys a regenerating layer of HP, which is really bad. We need to kill that like ASAP. Oh, snap, he's got air units here. Now this is okay, kind of. It was really, really good of him to do that. It's okay, because I can just send some heavy anti-air mobiles over there, which... Not enough carbon. Should do some work over here. These air speeders, really smart choice from Panda. They actually wreck every unit I'm creating, because they don't have any anti-air support over there. It's really bad. Now the thing is here is that they are pressuring really hard, and they're going to do a lot of damage to Superior Loki because they're making the right units here, and we were not prepared. But they're losing their half the map, so it balances out. Good night, Dedubidab. And yes, this is a multiplayer game, TARDIS. If you want to get in on the Star Wars action, you just gotta go to the video description on YouTube and follow the instructions listed. But you know, if you're watching this live, you just type !Star Wars and it has basically the same effect. Is he killing my workers? He's killing those workers. Okay, well, I've got the anti-air mobiles here. Now, airspeeders are, like, super good against mechs, and they're decent against other air units, so it's a real pain in the booty. But with some anti-air mobiles, we should be okay. Now, I can't help but notice that I'm just, like, have no carbon ever, and I have, like, way too much food, so I need to fix that. Oh, their unit choices are so good, and I have nothing to deal with these. These famished shield generators make life a lot harder, and air units tend to also have their own shields tacked on, which is annoying. And the good news is that we have annihilated this half of the map, like, completely, so that's a thing. So basically, if he just holds on, which is doable, I think. So what do you guys think about Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds? Let me know, man. Let me know. I love to hear the feedback. It took me a little while to bring you guys this because I was doing, you know, final exams, obviously. But I did deliver and do more Galactic Battlegrounds. All this food. Does anyone need food? Anyone need food? And yeah, Pokemon's still coming, still waiting for my 3DS capture card to ship. But, you know, by the time you watch this on YouTube, it'll probably have already shipped. At least I hope so. It's coming soon. Hearthstone coming soon. A bunch of extra stuff in addition to Aoe2. This artillery is going to be really good here because I might be able to do some heavy damage to his Fambus shield generator here. I think that should be pretty good. These Jedi Knights. Panda has actually a really good balance of units. The two of them really do. I don't have an eco that's really fit for the type of units that I'm trying to build, unfortunately. I think I need, like, more carbon. Just need more carbon, but if I can just kill that stupid thing. The value. The, Gungans have, like, a very, very powerful, like, death ball strategy, so if you like the Koreans and, Aoe2, you'll definitely love the Gungans. Except the Gungans actually have an early game in this game. It's nice. Not a we know. You're down with this game? I'm glad, man. Yeah, the Black Winds, you should be able to, but you might have some out-of-sync issues if you don't download the, if you don't torrent the game. I've noticed that there seems to be some out-of-sync issues, because I feel like most people don't use the original game. I don't know. Maybe it just might be, like, isolated incidents, I have no idea. We basically do win this game, though, eventually. I don't know how long ago Yellow resigned. I feel like I never said GG. I just noticed he resigned now. Hopefully it was recent. But GG Frontier, man. He tried, and he did some serious, serious work. Mass Troopers was not the answer, but he did some great work here. Get the Sith Knights. Guys, get some sunlight, or you end up like this guy. That's what vitamin D deficiency will do to you. Turn you to the Sith. There is an AoE, sorry, there's a wiki for this game like AoE, but, like, last time I checked, it's not very detailed. I can be a Wikipedia, sir. Ask me anything. Take a couple troopers, I don't know. Why not, right? So I did end up making a couple ships, but since no one else is, there's not too much point for me to continue this. Do you know if they're going to re-release this game on Steam? Steve, dude, just, you know, type ! Star Wars in the Twitch chat and just follow my instructions. It's really easy to set the whole thing up. You know, the game torrent itself takes like a couple of minutes. It's super duper easy, man. Like, it takes, like, honestly, like a few minutes. Super easy, guaranteed to work online. They're probably not going to re-release it, though. Mostly because LucasArts is now defunct. They don't exist anymore, unfortunately. The original developers are gone. They're gone. And Microsoft doesn't own the rights to re-release this game. But maybe they're willing to buy them. I don't know who they'd buy them from. I don't know. But maybe this is the type of thing, if there's enough community pressure, that maybe Microsoft can do this. Because I think that they don't think it's profitable, especially after seeing the disaster known as Age of Mythology Extended Edition, which, seriously, they did a really bad job with that. They need to really update that game. I'm just amazed how, like, little community interaction the Age of Mythology Extended Edition team has done. They've done, like, absolutely none. They're just like, we'll release a broken game and then just avoid posting any sort of community feedback. It'd be nice if they would, like, leave us some updates. Either way, that didn't turn out that well. That game is kind of dead right now, so I feel like Microsoft is a little bit disillusioned with trying something like that again. But, you know, if there's enough community pressure, maybe it's doable. Maybe. I don't know, man. But it's the kind of thing I'd love to see. Really love to see it. It's feasible. Push, 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 push. I wish I had mobile shield generators. Anyway, you'll see I'm focusing down the power cores here to, you know, turn off his shield generator, which is definitely the way to go. Definitely the way to go. Power cores are definitely the kind of thing you want to, you know, focus on when you are like attacking your opponent so that he can't reinforce his army as easily. Generally a good idea. Yeah, TARDIS, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Your computer might be blocking it because your security settings are set so that you're not supposed to download torrents, because some torrents, yes, can compromise the security of your computer, but trust me, I wouldn't link you a virus, and a torrent can't hack your computer. It doesn't work that way. If computers work that way, that would be pretty sad. Unfortunately, you can't just buy the game and, yeah, it doesn't really work that way anymore because the original developers are defunct. So you cannot really do that. It would be nice if you could, but you can't. Have some of that Nova. You can still buy the game, like on Amazon if you want, if you really want a disc copy. I can't guarantee the stability of it, whereas I can guarantee the reliability of your torrent. Can't guarantee anything, but you can definitely order it on Amazon if you're, you know, really, really paranoid about the security. Just basically be careful with what you torrent. Especially when it comes to things like pornography or movies. Those tend to be a problem thing to torrent usually, so don't do that. But this game is fine. If you're really paranoid, you can order it on Amazon, but it's really expensive and it doesn't support the developers at all, so just keep that in mind. Price is kind of marked up. GG! Oh, you did? Oh, there's moonwalking? Oh, that's sick, man. I didn't even know there was... I didn't think this game actually had the moonwalking. It's my favorite part of Aoe2 HD. Yeah, it has the rights for the Star Wars games? Oh, my. Well, I mean, if there's enough community outreach, maybe it's the kind of thing that we can buy the rights to. Microsoft can buy the rights to and re-release it. I'd play this game even if it turned out to be as poorly optimized as Extended Edition. I'd still play it. Oh, they'd have to throw in a couple new features. I don't know. Okay, if it's somewhere between Aoe2 HD and Mythology, I'd play it. Probably not as it is. GG, guys, what a great game. Look at the AT-ST Army, and the AT-ATs are really, really cool. Like, there's the Gungan architecture, as we can see here. Not bad, not bad. There's the Rebel Alliance base. Really, everybody played really well. Like, this is a great game, actually. I'm surprised that this match turned out so well, considering that, you know, so many of the players were new to the game, or they just hadn't played too much. Their toy definitely adapted very well. Eric took a lot of pressure early on. He turned out A-OK in the end. Look at those trooper stats, guys. That's value. My summoner name is Resins22 Quinnance. You'll never believe it. GG, guys. GG, Dowasabi HD, man. Alright, let's go check out the achievements, shall we? What a game. What a good game. I'm really pleased with how that one turned out. Like, really pleased. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so, those military stats. Woo! We did it, guys. We did it. My first online game versus humans in years. I had a pretty good opening, but after that, you know, I kind of relaxed a bit and played really slowly. Obviously, you know, I'm sure you guys can do better. But I want to play this one a little bit relaxed. It's not about winning, it's about having a good time and making sure that my opponents also have a good game too, so... And if I was like an ultra dick, I would, you know, have taken those banthas and I'd be like, these are mine! Banthas the animals. I don't need 50 animals. But, no, I didn't. I gave them back. And, I think this game was kind of decided. A lot of it was on the eco aspect of things, you know, maybe Panda, Wasabi, Frontier needed a few more workers. Eric as well maybe needed a few more workers. It definitely helps. You'll see the true powerhouses of this match had about half the max pop of the game as workers. They had about, somewhere between 130 to 150. It helps a lot. Helps a lot. Hey, Turbo Mini Fresh. Hey, man. Welcome to the stream. TARDIS, just follow the instructions in the base bid, man. I mean, if you can't open the torrent, it's probably because... Oh, by the way, Norton Antivirus is awful, TARDIS. it's like a virus in itself. It's like spyware. But, I mean, that's my personal opinion. Use whatever you want, definitely. I'm no tech expert, but Norton Antivirus is really, really silly, and it doesn't do a very good job of protecting you from real viruses. It's more of a hassle than it helps. You'll need to download uTorrent to download the torrents. Yeah. Or like BitTorrent or something like that. Or, whatever torrent client you feel like using, I recommend uTorrent definitely. Just follow the instructions in the paste bin, word for word. Make sure you read every sentence, and you're good to go. Hopefully, you're good to go. I think it's pretty straightforward. But if you need any more help, I'd be happy to help you. And if Norton's blocking it, that's a shame. You might have to temporarily disable Norton. Just be really careful of what things you click on the internet and what you torrent, and you should be okay from a computer virus standpoint. Torrents themselves are usually kind of safe. Where they get you is when they'll have a bunch of ads that appear as like a fake download button. That's something that they try to do to trick you, or they'll when you're like trying to download MP3s and whatnot, and you're like, oh yeah, let me just download Believe by Share.exe. That's how they get you. Or if you're trying to download like Latino XXX Deluxe, some or whatever videos you guys watch, I guess. They tend to get you with those movies as well, games too. Just be careful with what you download. Make sure it's verified. Yeah. GG guys, what a great game. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do leave me a like rating. I really, really appreciate it. Maybe leave me a comment. Tell me that you enjoyed it. I love reading those. Even if I don't get a chance to respond to all the comments, I do read them all. So yeah, much appreciated, much appreciated. This is the Trade Federation. I might do more Star Wars in the future. I might just, continually trickle down some Star Wars on people every now and then, if this is the kind of thing that you guys like to see. In addition to your, Age of Empires 2 content, I've got a bunch of extra stuff on the way, so hope you guys are hyped. There's Pokemon's coming and whatnot. It's going to be a lot of fun, some Hearthstone. Let me know what you guys want to see. And, if you're not interested in that type of stuff, I'd appreciate it if you show your support by not leaving it down like a dislike rating, and you just don't watch it. But if I'm doing my job, you should enjoy it anyway. And yeah. Got a bunch of great stuff coming, a ton of Aoe2 things coming. Still doing the Age of Empires 2 stream on Friday, so love to see you guys there. And, over time, I hope to have one video, at least for each civilization in Star Wars. I think we've done Republic, Gungans, we've done the Trade Federation, the Wookiees now, so we still have a couple civs left. Haven't played as the Confederacy yet. Haven't played as the Empire for you guys, so... Rebel Alliance, that's one that I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, the Pirate Bay is gone right now, but the thing is that it's gone every week. It'll be back, just like the Silk Road. It'll be back. It's fine, TARDIS, man. It's fine. I mean, I'm not the most tech-literate person myself either, guys. Technology is hard. And yeah, Hearthstone hype. It's coming. Alright, guys. And yes, Avast is much better. Yeah, J Small, man, you're putting it in really, really nicely. Nailed it, man. Okay. Dude, no problem, TARDIS. You're awesome, too. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, guys, I'm going to be back in a couple of minutes to answer any last-minute questions with you guys before I end the stream. Again, thank you so much for stopping by and showing your support. It's been great to have you all around. Hope to have you all around in the future. And, yeah, stay tuned, stay tuned. I'll be right back. Thank you. See you all shortly.